Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're broadcasting live tonight from Lando Lakes, Florida. Football season is back again and we're excited for the 2024 season. And what better way to get things started than with tonight's marquee matchup as the River Ridge Royal Knights and the Lando Lakes Gators take to the gridiron. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Will Wilkie and I'll be with you for the pregame show. We'll give a brief rundown on each squad. We'll also check in with Lando Lakes coach Dan Goodspeed for his keys to the game. And then we'll hand things over to the broadcast crew as we get ready for kickoff. For now, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can find us by searching at GCSN Broadcast. That is at GCSN Broadcast. Gulf Coast Sports Network is a registered nonprofit media company, fully staffed with our talented group of volunteers. Your likes and following our content does go a long way in helping us offset our costs. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment with more of the pregame show.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the game tonight with broadcasters Abe, Dave, and Brian. But first, let's get a rundown of these two talented programs that we have on the field here tonight. First, for the visiting Royal Knights of River Ridge, led by Coach Fred Reed, who's now in his second year at the helm. Coach Reed and the Royal Knights got off to a fast start last week in their preseason game, taking down Anclote in a dominating fashion by a score of 62-0. The Royal Knights are not only looking to keep that momentum going tonight, but also avenge last year's matchup as the Gators were able to come into Newport Richie and walk out with a 24-9 victory to open the season. Keep an eye out tonight for seniors Matt Barton and DeAnthony Patterson for the Royal Knights as they look to get the River Ridge off to a fast start offensively. Now let's take a look over to the home side, the Lando Lakes Gators led by Dan Goodspeed, who now enters his third season with the Gators. Last week, the Gators were able to escape Lake Minneola with a win, 19-14, with some clutch special teams play and coming back for the victory after being down in the fourth quarter. Now let's check in with head coach Dan Goodspeed, who was kind enough to meet with Gulf Coast Sports Network before tonight's ballgame for his keys to the game.
Hi, my name is Dan Goodspeed. I'm the head football coach here at Lando Lakes, and I want to welcome everybody here to the Swamp, where we take on the River Ridge Knights tonight. My three keys to the game will be on offense. We need to pick up the blitz. On defense, we need to take away the zone, inside and outside zone, and then we have to win the special teams battle. Ready for a great night of football, and I'm glad you all can join us.
Again, that was head coach Dan Goodspeed of Lando Lakes. We'd like to thank him for taking the time and meeting with us before the game. And that's it for our pregame show. We're going to go ahead and take another quick break, and then we'll hand it off to Abe and Dave for tonight's call. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
And that's going to do it for the pregame show. Again, I'm Will Wilkie. Thanks for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Now we're going to send it over to the broadcasters. Abe and Dave up in the booth. Take it away, boys.
Thanks, Will. Welcome back, football fans, and welcome to Gulf Coast Sports Network, and welcome to the kickoff to the 2024 high school season.
Yes, Abe, and we are kicking off our season right here in Pasco County, Florida, a county that has some of the top athletes in the nation, including LSU commit DJ Pickett and Grayson Littleson, who selected Clemson for their college squad.
Well, we will have some athletes on this field here tonight, but before we get to those names, let's talk about the importance of the first game.
Game one is always important. It sets the tone for the season. Most teams' goals always go 14-0, 15-0, 16-0. No one wants to lose. These young men have been running, lifting. They've been going through two-a-days all summer long, and now it's time to hit someone else in a different colored jersey. And it's time to show off that improved speed and strength.
Now, we spoke to both coaches over the summer, and they were very excited about the number of football players coming in and showing out in the weight room. Now let's talk about some of these young men.
Well, let's look at the home team, the Lando Lakes Gators, led by a strong and experienced offensive line, anchored by senior left tackle Cole Greenwell, 6'5", 290 pounds. Moving people is his superpower.
Well, on the other end of that line is Ernest LeCrette, an athletic right tackle, 6'2", 240 pounds with quick feet. Coach Goodspeed brags about he never gets tired. No one will benefit more from this massive offensive line than number 23, TJ Maurer. Look for him to carry the rock between these tackles.
Well, across the field, we have the River Ridge Knights, who are seeking their third district championship in a row, led by Coach Fred Reed, who preaches consistency and hard work.
Now, Coach Reed told us he has a very strong running back crew and experienced secondary on defense. Matt Barton, the senior running back, is the leader of this very talented running attack. But also look for DeAnthony Patterson and Jonah Klaus to get some meaningful touches tonight.
And that secondary is aggressive. They will attack any ball that goes in the air. Although Lando Lakes will likely focus on the ground game, Joe Crosby and Jackson Wainwright and the rest of the secondary are polished tacklers as well.
There you go, Dave. There you have it. Two exciting teams eager to start their season, ready to battle under these Friday night lights. Brought to you by Gulf Coast Sports Network. So your 2024 season is soon to be underway.
Our first national anthem of the season, Abe. And you know, as a player and as a coach, that national anthem comes. It's nothing but eagerness ready for those players, and it's time to go, right? Like we got a coin toss coming, and that's about it, right?
It sends those goosebumps, the heart pounding,
The
that
excitement.
American exactly. But you know what? It's funny that we came out here. It was cloudy. We came through some rain. Coming to the swamp. Lando Lakes Gators. They're living in the swamp back here, and as the national anthem was playing, the sun rises.
Oh yes, beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful thing.
It's football time. It's Friday night football. We've been waiting for a long time for this. Some of these kids, this will be their last year playing with both teams. And also it'll be some of these young men first time playing on varsity. So you have those guys excited. You have the parents that's excited because now, they're preparing their seniors for their future journey. And then also you have those young parents that's just coming into high school football life.
Well, and Abe, right now everybody's undefeated. Everybody has the dream alive of 14-0. Everybody has that dream right now. And tonight, one of these will continue that dream. And I can't wait to see which team it is. And I can't wait to see what plays it happen tonight and who rises up to the call.
Looks like Lando Lakes want to toss into the second half. But Dave, this is the moment these kids been waiting for all summer. All that work they've been putting into. Today is payday. They get to go cash the check today. They had a preseason game last week. Preseason is preseason. You try to see what you have, make sure everything is established with your run game, pass game, trying to see how your offensive defense is going to do, up against other people. But tonight is the start.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're going to keep your starters in as long as you can in this game. Where preseason classic, you're getting your first team, you're getting your second team, you're getting your third team. So tonight is it, and both teams won last week in their preseason classic. So we're still undefeated. It looks like River Ridge is going to receive the kickoff here.
Well, there's no turning back. We are in high school football season right now, and it's coming to you live from Gulf Coast Sports Network. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit some likes, make sure you send us some chats, let us know how's everything going, where you coming from, and who you're representing. Let us know.
Well, and looks back deep is going to be number 11. That's DJ Shoppy for the Knights, and his buddy across there is Matt Barton, which we spoke to. He returns kickoffs, punts, and he runs the ball.
Now, Coach Reed did say number 11, DJ Sharpie, is a fella to watch. So we're going to get a chance to see here early if that's the case. I'm just amazed how this sun has shined on this game right now. And the season is on the way. Ball received by number 3. That's Joe Crosby. He takes to the right side of the field, and he's taken out of bounds.
You're going to see Crosby mostly line up on defense in the secondary. And he's a talented corner, and you can see he's got some speed to boot there. So he was one of the up men back in the kickoff return. Favorable starting position here for the Royal Knights on the 40-yard line.
Looks like their field general for tonight is going to be Sean Hickey, sophomore quarterback. The Knights come out in 4 wide, hands off to number 7. That's going to be Matt Barton. He breaks up the middle. He moves around. He makes a nice gain.
Well, that was a great cut by Matt Barton, following his wide receiver block, being able to stop and get going. But we do have some laundry on the field. Check out our Care 1 instant replay right here. He's just going to, right there, he stops and cuts, breaks it back towards the sideline, gets that extra 6 or 7 yards. Unfortunately, there was some laundry on the play, and they are going to back him up.
And it is early, first play of the season. You're going to have, quite a few penalties. But by the end of the season, that's where the coaches want to clean all that up. Because when you have a big run by Barton like that, it takes that momentum and now it backs them up.
Absolutely, Abe. Yeah, the earlier in the season, the more acceptable the penalties are. But the coach's job is to clean that up as the season goes on. But it is going to be second down. Looks like about 5. They may make it 1st and 5. Looks like a 1st and 5.
Look like the Knights come back out with 4 wides. Hand off to number 7 again. He's met immediately by the Gators.
So the Lando Lakes Gators were on a 4-man front on the first down. On the second first down, they were on a 5-man front trying to stop that run. See if Hickey's going to throw it anytime soon. Aiden O'Neill, the defensive end for the Gators, coming in, applying some pressure last play.
Look like the Knights staying with that 4 wide. Quarterback drops back, takes the draw, and he tried to go upfield.
He's able to pick up 2 yards on that scramble. It is going to bring up 3rd and short still, but it wasn't a sack. He wanted to throw it, wasn't there. Tried to scramble for an extra 1.5 yards, was able to get it. But that Gators defense is holding pretty strong on this first series.
I don't know if that was a design quarterback draw or he just really didn't have time to get that ball away.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of pressure, and he stepped into the pocket and just took off running.
Looks like we're going to an empty backfield. Move the trips. Quick handoff to number 7.
A lot of pressure. They had 4 defensive linemen in the backfield on that play. That is a strong blitz for the Gators.
Looked like number 11, Aiden O'Neill, led the tackles for the Gators, putting pressure in that backfield as soon as the ball was handed off. And that goes back to show you where that penalty brought them all the way back, and Lando Lakes was able to adjust their defense and stop the run game of the Gators.
Yeah, now we're punting. Ooh, they are getting some pressure, the Gators are. All right. Looks like now we get to see the Gators offense coming. They're not going to have a favorable start, going to be inside their 20. But we get to see that talented offensive line come out on this first series, Abe.
Believe the field general for the Gators is going to be number 10, Chance Houston. He's a sophomore.
So we got 2 sophomore quarterbacks starting tonight. A lot of movement there on the defense pre-snap.
Look like the Gators come out split right. Quarterback drops back. Throw a little hitch, flag on the play.
Yeah, so the quarterback just dropped back and threw it to the tailback. That flag is probably on the wide receiver coming in and not leading with the hands. The new rule a couple years ago is if they can't see you coming, you have to lead with your hands, and he led with his shoulder. It wasn't not a malicious hit, but it was a penalty indeed.
Well, I must say both teams came out, and both teams started out with a penalty. So it's trying to get that first game jitters out the way, get the guys settled down and get ready to, continue to play the game because we got a long game here tonight.
Well, the Knights are going to take the penalty, and they're going to back them up closer to their own end zone. Looks like the official call was the illegal man downfield. You can see the size of that offensive line for the Gators. I mean, we got some, Coach Goodspeed has a very good-sized offensive line. Even the guards are nice and big and strong, which will help Houston under center.
Look like the Gators come out 3 wide, single back.
I think that was a miscue there between the Chance and the wide receiver. Looked like he was wanting a hitch or an out route. Instead, they went a little deeper.
And
But
there's another flag on the play.
there was definitely some pressure applied, though, by the Royal Knights, making that Chance throw that ball a little faster than anticipated. Let's see what this penalty is. Looks like the White Hats talking to the coach from the Gators. They're going to call the same penalty, illegal man downfield. Perhaps it was the same one. All right, now, Abe, are you throwing if you are inside your 10-yard line here? Because they've thrown twice. They are not afraid to throw.
I'm going to run the ball to get my offense established, give them some confidence, because those 2 penalties, are hurting them. It seemed like number 72, Ernest Lacrette, keeps throwing his hand up, wondering if it's him that the referees keep throwing the penalty on. He dropped back pass. He rolls to his right. He got pressure.
Threw back to the middle.
Had a nice catch by number 1. That's going to be Jaden Todd with a nice catch. The pressure was being applied.
Yeah, Chance did a great job of squaring his shoulders, because usually if you roll to the right, you do not really want to throw much to the left. And he was able to get that ball to his receiver, Jaden, right there on the numbers. And he reestablishes the original line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down and 9 to go.
The Gators stay in that 3 wide set. That slight motion to the right side of the field. Ball is immediately hand off. Nice run by number 23, TJ Morrow. We mentioned him in the pregame, and he got some yards for him, so it looked like they're trying to establish the run and pass early in this game.
Yeah, I believe he was injured at the end of the last season, and he's coming back, his first game back from injury, and they're eager to see this young man thrive in this offense. But it is going to be 3rd down and about 5, Abe, and we know the Gators aren't afraid to throw, because they've thrown several times, and now they've run. So now the Knights defense has to play it honest. Looks like a little premature movement there on the end, but the Knights defense looked a little scary. They had like 9 guys, 8 or 9 guys on the line of scrimmage. My guess is some of them would have dropped and some of them would have came, but sometimes for an offensive lineman, that's a tough thing to see.
Now, do you think the Gators was trying to get them to jump?
Oh,
because the way it looked like they were trying to get them to jump.
Get that free 5 yards. That free 5 yards would have given him a 1st down. Not a terrible play call, actually. But now that it's 3rd and 10, they're going to have to probably put it in the air. Chance has made some really good throws, though.
The Gators stay in that 3 wide set. They shift to the right, and we have a flag on the play. Looked like it'd be delay a game.
Yeah, not a great start for the Gators. They got way too much laundry on there to be successful. So Coach Goodspeed's going to talk to his guys and say, hey, jitters we got to get these jitters out. We got to get back to the basics. We're better than this, and we're, they're only hurting themselves right now. But 3rd and 15, I bet they're going to keep the same play here.
Quarterback rolls to the right. Look for a man downfield. You got pressure.
Yeah, he's trying to get that to Jaden Todd on the comeback route, right at the sticks. Ball was a little short. It's going to bring up a punting situation here for the Gators.
Now, the Gators was able to move the ball, with the passing game and a little bit with the running game, but the penalties hurt them on this first drive in this first series.
Well, now we got DJ Shoppy back deep for the punt, and he was looked electric in the warm-ups today. So be interested to see what he looks like with the ball in his hands.
And the Knights have great field position. He dots to the right side of the field. Some nice blocking going on.
About a 15-yard return, Abe, for DJ.
And I see no penalties on the field. So that gives the Knights great field position.
Yeah, they started on their own 40. Now they're starting on the Gators' 34-yard line here. I'm going to guess it's most likely a 4-down situation here.
The Knights bring them back out in 4 wides. Actually going trips left. Empty backfield.
Oh, they're checking with their coach.
Like they're trying to spread the Gators out. Ball's over his head. Quarterback falls on it. It's a big play.
Yeah, that was a very high snap. Quarterback covered it. We did have some late flag come in. Did look like we had a wide receiver lean a little early, but there was no call on that. Be interesting to see if that penalty is on the defense.
Possibly unnecessary roughness, but
you want to protect the quarterback.
Already down, correct.
So if it's an offsetting penalty, then it'll be down right there. But let's see, they signaled it on the defense.
Second down.
Second down.
That penalty just saved them because that was a big play for Lando Lakes when that happened.
Yeah, it was not offsetting. It was just called only on the Gators. So it'll be 2nd and 15 here. Looks like we're gonna have our first timeout of the night. We'll take a timeout.
All right, we're back live. It's Friday night. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Gulf Coast Sports Network, bringing you high school action every Friday night.
We do appreciate the love and the support for liking and subscribing. So we appreciate all you guys who do that. Hey, we're back at 2nd and 15 after that timeout.
Quick handoff to number 7, and he was immediately met in the backfield.
Yeah, that Gators rush is legit. I mean, they are flying in. Check out this Care 1 instant replay. Hickey gets this ball and tries to hand it off, and there's already 3 guys there.
And that tackle was led by number 15, Jake Mason.
Yeah.
He's been kind of active coming off the end over there all night long so far.
They're going to go back to that trip set that you were talking about just a few moments ago, Abe.
It's like they're trying to spread the Gators out. Screen pass on the right side of the field.
Room.
Number 7 has a little room, makes a move. He's still on his feet, gets the first down. Flags come out.
Great individual effort there by Matt Barton after the catch, running with the ball, driving defenders. Check out the replay here again. He catches the screen and just aggressively hits the hole. Right there's the drive and the push. I don't know where the flag came in late. I don't know if it's a face mask or a hold, but we're about to find out.
Listen, I got to give a lot of props to our camera crew. You know, on that Care One instant replay, they showed the play. It went down on the field, and I mean that was a beautiful shot.
All right, the White Hat's going to settle this right now. We're going to call holding. It is going to bring up a third down. But it is a spot foul, Abe, so they're saying the holding occurred downfield. So instead of having the ball on the 40, they're still going to have the ball on the 30. So instead of a first down, it's a positive gain of 10 yards. They'll get 2 shots at it here for that first down. But this Gator defense is aggressive, and it starts with the D-line, especially the edge rushes.
The Knights still in a 3-wide set. The trips to the left side of the field. Checking with the coach is the field general. Sean Hicks, he drops back for the pass.
Oh, some early contact.
It was intended for number 6, Jason Atkins, but it looked like it's pass interference.
Yeah, he just got there early. You know, you can get away with that inside, but when the ball's in the air, you got to let go, and that didn't occur, so should be enough for a first down, Abe.
You know, and as we look at this first quarter, this is what you expect. First game of the season.
Yeah, absolutely, Abe.
Crosstown rival game. You know, and this is where you get those early penalties to where the coaches will be able to go in halftime, you know, make some adjustments and come back out and hope that we have a better, clean second half. But this is where you get them new jerseys in front of you and you're trying to block, you want to commit, and you're trying to do enough to make sure your team is going to come out victorious tonight. Quick handoff to number 7. He finds the right side of the field. He cuts back. He looks like he gets down at the 2-yard line, but guess what? It's some more laundry on the field. Looks like it's going to be a holding call.
Yeah, the Care One instant replay is going to show you the tail right here. He's going to get this, goes in the tackles. There's the hole, and right there, the touchdown saving tackle made by number 2, Donovan Farah, the safety. But as you mentioned, there is laundry, and it is going to be first down and about 20 now, right?
Right now, the laundry crew is winning the game. You know, on both sides of the ball. You know, these teams are hurting themselves early, but like we say, it's still a lot of football left in this game. The Knights go to quarterback draw. Ooh. Quarterback draw, but he was met by number 40, Christian Volker.
Yeah.
What I love is hit.
What I love is how poised Hickey is in the pocket. We know it's going to be a quarterback draw. You know, he took some strong contact there, but he accelerated through the hole, and you know, he's only a sophomore, as we mentioned. The poise it is there, but now it's second and about 19, 20. Yeah, I would like to see Daryl King, number 18, at the top of our screen, the wide receiver out there on the edge. It seems like he's getting one-on-one coverage. Be interesting to see an opportunity.
Nice lineup in a 4-wide set. Motion. Quick handoff to number 11. He's trying to make a play, trying to make some moves. Nice hard run. Picks up about 5 yards on that play. That's going to be number 11.
That's DJ. Yeah, that's his second time he's touched the ball. Each time's been positive. But those weren't 5 free yards. Those were, 3 or 4 tacklers he had to weave in and out of.
And it looked like Coach Reed is trying to get him involved in the game. So let's check out the in-game stats. River Ridge rushing yards, about 15, passing 11.
Wow.
Number 7 barrels his way in after a nice hard run.
Yeah, that's a touchdown run by Matt Barton. I want you to check out this replay. He breaks about 3 tackles and keeps his pads down low. He's going to get the ball right there. And look, there's 1 missed tackle, 2. He runs through the 3rd, and this last one just couldn't catch him in time. So 4 missed tackles as Matt Barton struts into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game for the River Ridge Knights. The Gators defense has been solid. I mean, that's the first time we've seen missed tackles.
Looked like number 17 back to attempt the kick is up, and it is good.
Robert Inkle with the extra point. Let's check a quick commercial break, Abe.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1980.
Back deep. All right, Abe, we are back. Looks like the Gators are about to receive the kickoff. High kick.
And it looks returnable.
Great pursuit angles by the Golden Knights. I mean, there was some room, but it stopped really fast. Who was that was that Joe Crosby on the kickoff return?
Well, I know number 11, DJ Shofley, was on the tackle.
Awesome.
He got down that field in a hurry.
So the same guy that ran the ball is now making tackles? Wonderful. Looked like Connor Purcell on the return.
Look like the Gators come out with twins to the right side of the field. Quick handoff up the middle.
Just a quick dive right up the middle. I mean, your guard and center are strong. Your tackles are strong. Why not test the middle of the field here on this second series for the Gators?
And that was number 23, TJ Morrow, on the carry. Looked like he did a nice hard run.
It looks like Lando Lakes got 7 yards passing and 9 yards passing and 7 yards rushing so far in that first drive.
They set up in twins to the left. Quick handoff. Pounding down straight up the middle. Looks like it picked up a first down. That's going to be number 23 again. TJ Morrow looked like they're trying to wind him up and get him moving.
What? Well, your strength, your offensive line. Let's let him work, right? And that's what they've done the first 2 plays of this second series. And Morrow's banging in there.
Gators line up with twins to the left side of the field. Single receiver on the right. We got motion by number 44. Shotgun formation. Another handoff. But he was met in the backfield by number 3, Joe Crosby.
Yeah, that Knight defense was really actually trying to strip the ball. When Morrow went down, he just missed an opportunity from play on for the potential strip. That's the 4th carry in a row, Abe, right up the middle. And it looks like it's going to, we're in the 45 seconds here, so we're under a minute to go. Probably going to get one more play in the first quarter of this 2024 season.
Looked like, again, they tried number 23 up the middle, and he was met by number 11, 8, and 44. And once again, number 11, DJ, is in on the play again, coming from that safety position. Quarterback rolls to the right, pressure, and brought down with the sack by number 99.
That's Jackson Reed on the sack. That was just a naked boot by the Gators as they're trying to get some action down the field to Jaden Todd. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the Gators, he was there. Jackson was there and stopped it. Let's take a quick commercial.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Have again some favorable starting field position.
Both teams been going back and forth. Unfortunately, penalties, fresh start, it's going back and forth between both teams.
Well, I do believe both teams are very talented on defense. I mean, we've seen pressure by the Gators. We've seen Knights come in there, make some big time stops.
Quarterback drops the pass, couldn't find an open receiver, had to try to run it, and was brought down by the Gators defense, led by number 15. That's going to be Jake Mason.
Yeah, Abe, he was looking downfield. He had 3 receivers in the route. All 3 were covered by the Lando Lakes defenders.
Looks like the Knights go with twins right, single receiver to the left, shotgun formation. Quick handoff to number 7. He's trying to find some room. He turns the corner. He's moving his feet, and he picks up a good 6 powerful yards because he was stopped in the backfield, but he kept his legs moving to make those yards.
That second effort is what makes this play. Check this guy out. He wants to stop there, knows he's just got to go through him. And he puts his pads down, and he just moves his legs, right? Number 6 on the tackle there for Mason Clark for the Gators. Oh. All right, so they're likely going to call this on the Gators because they did come across. He did get back. They're checking with the white hat. We're going to see if that's going to be a free 5 yards. Gator staff not happy with the call. They thought he got back. But it is indeed a first down.
But it was that motor was already going on number 15, Jake Mason, and just went too far and went right across the ball. It was right there in front of the referee.
Yeah, if you can time it perfectly, it's a big risk reward kind of thing.
We're back to the trips on the right side of the field. Shotgun formation. Checking with the coach. You got Patterson in the backfield. Low motion. Quarterback drops back. Interception. Looks like number 3 Connor Purcell.
So that was a great play. Number 4 for the River Ridge Knights goes in motion right here, and he is wide open. He is wide open, but number 3 is going to drop back into that window and steal it from him. Steal it from right there. Great effort by Connor Purcell, and he gives the Gators hope of tying this game up.
And life. But you say he was wide open. That play ended up in an interception, so I'm not sure how wide open he was. He appeared to be wide open.
Yeah, Purcell snuck into his check out the in-game stats. We've got 2 tackle for losses and an interception for the Lando Lake defense, which we knew was going to be pretty tough.
Quarterback drops back. Nice block. Pass away.
Yeah, he loves to look for Jaden Todd, and that's who caught that pass right down the road. It looks like about a 5.5, 6-yard gain for the Gators. Excellent protection by the tailback. He was able to shield the defensive end from getting to the quarterback there. I'm sure Chance Houston appreciates it. We got twins to the short side of the field, Abe.
Single receiver on the right side. Hand off to number 23.
It's going to be tackled by number 44, the rookie, or the freshman, Trey Gonzalez. He's a freshman coming out and playing varsity.
And that was TJ Morrow on the run, number 23.
He's had a busy night. We've called his name several times. It is a first down, Abe, so the Gators got to pick up another first down.
Once again, we'd like you to let your friends know, let family members know. Check out Gulf Coast Sports Network. Coming to you live from a high school near you on a Friday night. So make sure you hit that subscribe and like button for us.
Well put, Mr. Abe.
Quarterback rolls to the right. Nice pass and catch.
Wow.
Picked up about five yards on that catch.
Jack French on the tackle. He really threw himself into that tackle. That's a great catch. Notice the late motion sets up the offense here on this Care 1 instant replay. The late motion sets him into trips on the right. He's going to roll that way with a tailback, and there's the out route. Big catch and extra tackle right there. Great offense, great defense. Let's play second down, Abe.
Looked like that was number 13, Xavier Clement, on that catch. Twin to the left, quarterback rolls left. Push the ball in the air.
Oh, it looked like a near catch. A little battle there for the ball. High throw, but the pressure was real. Check out this quarterback rolling for his life. 4 guys on him. Oh, that's a good fight for the ball. Offense and defense just going for the ball. No pushing, no shoving, and it just falls empty there to the floor.
Going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the.
Not going to kick it from here. Not going to punt it for sure.
Looks like the Gator comes out with trips to the left, single receiver to the right, single back, shotgun formation. Screen pass to the left side of the field. He's still on his feet. Looked like that movement might have got him a first down.
Yeah, this is just a quick screen, wide receiver screen, out to the sideline, and he's just trying to get back to the sideline.
And that was number 22, Chance Robertson.
He spins a little goofy right there at the end. It didn't feel awesome. So I think he's going to sneak off for this play. Get a little attention to his kneecap. But it is a first down, Abe. He's got more
general.
stats. See the field stats right there? Passing. That's a new stat for us.
Twins to the right, single receiver left. Hand off to number 23. TJ Morrow, no gain on the play. But if you look at it, the field general, Chance Houston, he's a sophomore, but he's playing like a senior right now. He's throwing some nice dimes down the field.
Yeah, and just like Hickey on the other side of the ball, young guys poised, giving their receivers a chance to catch the ball, not afraid to throw it up for the 50-50. 2nd and 11.
Gators come back with twins to the right.
Knights look like they're bringing some pressure.
23 up the middle for about 3 yards, but we got flag on the play.
Well, pre-snap, we had a lot of Knights trying to stop it. It looked like Andreas Bonner was there, the middle linebacker, senior.
They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish
But there is
this by treatments such as Botox,
some laundry on the
filler,
field. Usually in that
lasers,
area,
and facials.
it's holding or it's
Hernando
a
County's
face
only
mask.
locally owned and operated med spa.
I didn't see a
Come
face
see
mask.
us.
And it is indeed holding. So it's going to back them up, Abe. And these are the opportunities that matter. You know, it's not going to show up on all the stats, but it definitely plays a big factor in this game because the Gators have had more penalties and more penalty yards. And you don't want to fight that. Yeah, indeed hold. Should still remain 2nd down, though, Abe. And Chance has not been afraid to throw it deep into the end zone. Their best play was that rollout with the out. Right
He's
at the
been having
stick.
a lot of success with that rollout and the screens and the little out routes. That's where he got his biggest plays from. Quarterback drops back. There's the out again. Nice move by number 13. Looks like he's taken out of bounds by number 11, who saved that tackle. That's Xavier Clement again.
Yeah, you're going to see the K1 instant replay right now. He's going to make a break on this ball. He wants to tackle him right there and just slip the tackler and is able to pick up some big yards after the catch.
Look like
we call that the yak.
Oh yeah, looked like it's 1st and goal.
Now this is how you get the team involved. This is how you get the crowd involved right here. Now it's 1st and goal from the 10.
6 minutes, 9 seconds remaining
Plenty
in the
of time.
second quarter. They go twins left, single receiver right, shotgun formation. Quarterback hands it off to TJ Morrow.
You know, one thing I love what Morrow did there is he put his hand on his guard's back and pushed him into the defense and tried to follow him. Unfortunately, there was more than one defender nearby and was able to make a quick tackle, but Morrow did some really cool running back moves. But we're going to take a quick break with 6:01 left to go in the second quarter.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, Abe. Looks like the teams are still huddled up as they're talking right now, getting everything organized. But the ball's inside the 10-yard line. Looks like about the 9. Trying to even this game as a 7-0 in favor of the Knights, the Golden Knights. Gators putting together a pretty good offensive series here, as it's been mostly a defensive battle.
Well, their bread and butter has been the number 23, TJ Morrow. You know, with spreading this nice defense out and handing him the ball. Quarterback looked like he'll keep the ball.
Yeah, he wanted to throw it, but he didn't see anything downfield. So DJ Shoppy on the tackle, though, to keep him out of the end zone. You're just going to see Houston right here. As he looks downfield, he's just going to move or navigate around the pocket there. And then there's Shoppy right there to keep him out of the end zone.
Once again on that tackle was number 11, DJ Shoppy. He has been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he's been everywhere.
Gators come out with trips right, single receiver left. Morrow in the backfield, shotgun formation.
Oh, he got him to jump. He got him to jump. The hard count has worked for the Gators this time, and now that's going to get him closer to the end zone here on third down.
And that's where the coaches preach discipline. Right now, the Gators, snuck that in there and was able to get them to jump off. And you can see from the reaction of the team, they were trying to get them extra yards. So right now, after they got this play, got the penalty, it's called a TJ Morrow moment.
Yeah,
number
2 downs to
23.
give it to him, right?
Right, number 23. He's going to, you know what? They've been putting him out wide with the trips and having him in the backfield.
He's right behind him now. He only has to go a couple yards, 2.5, 3 yards. Big guy's leading.
And he's a tough runner. There it is.
Great call. Great call, Abe. And great blocking by number 44 for the Gators, the fullback. Zach Campbell on the lead block there, getting Morrow in to tie, well, not tie, but potentially tie the game as it's 7-6, pending the extra point.
Well, they've been driving and successful on their run game. Why not give it to who got you down there? But this whole drive started with the defense from that interception.
Yeah, that interception by Purcell was huge, and it took us some time off the clock too with this offensive drive.
Vasquez back to kick, and it's no good.
No good. Let's take a peek at the McMurdo Family Vision scoreboard and see what's going on around the area. McMurdo Family Vision scoreboard alert is always the best of the year because you get to see, are there any surprises? Who's off to a fast start? We're able to see a couple points on the board already, as it's 7-6 here. Uh-oh.
DJ has the ball. He's looking for some block. He's still moving his feet.
Yeah.
He looked like a tough person to take down.
He ran into his own blocker and was able to spin out of it. You might have heard me say uh-oh because he is electric, and if you're going to kick to him, you got to cover him, which the Gators did. They don't seem to be shying away from that. And this will be the worst starting field position all game for the Golden Knights at the 29-yard line, which is generally not terrible starting position.
Let's see how they respond off this touchdown. Set in twins right. Quick handoff to number 20. That's going to be Anthony Patterson.
That's his first carry of the night, and Coach promised us he was going to get in, and he was a guy to watch, and he had the spin move first carry.
Looked like he picked up about 5 yards on that carry.
We're approaching the 4-minute mark until halftime.
The Knights go into a 4-wide set. And they switch to the trips. Trips right, single receiver to the left.
Well, Hickey does a great job of bringing that high snap down and still being able to hand the ball off
to number 7, Matt Barton. Barton had quite a few carries for the night. He also had that touchdown.
He did, yeah.
He is a hard runner for the Knights.
Well, here we are, 7-6 with 3 minutes to go, and you can kind of see the Royal Knights just checking with the coaches here and eating up a little bit of the clock. Seems like they're content to go into the halftime with a 7-6 lead.
Knights go into a 3-wide formation on the left side. Shotgun, he drops back, puts the ball in the air. It's caught. Looks like he has a first down. He's still moving. That's number 6 for the Knights. That's going to be Jason Atkins.
Jason, did you see the electric? I mean, he was so fast once he caught that ball. He was patient on the route, and then he exploded into the center of the field. Now the Gators are hurrying up. Now the Gators are running to the line.
And Jason had what most coaches want from their receivers, some yards after catch. They go back to the trips, single receiver. Hard count. Checking with the coach. Another handoff to TJ Morrow, and he's immediately brought down.
Yeah, he's going to be tackled by number 55. I call that an ankle tackle because he came in so low. That's Nate Letchwich, the defensive lineman, the senior defensive lineman, coming in, keeping the Royal Knights in the negative area right here. We got, look at that, 4 tackles for loss for the Lando Lakes defense and 1 interception. What a strong defensive showing in this first half. Under the 2-minute mark here, Abe.
Knights back in 3 wides to the right. Quarterback drop back. Throws the hitch pass. He's caught. Number 18. He's trying to make a move. Cuts back inside. He's still moving his feet. Picked up another 2 yards.
That's Darrell King on the catch. And, you know, that's a unique play because it looked like Hickey was bringing everybody to the right, set his feet quickly through the screen back away from where he was running, and Darrell was able to get a couple yards. But, you know, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. So we're going to see if the Royal Knights push the pace and try to get a score here before half, or if they're just going to try to keep their offense on the field.
Knights got an empty backfield.
And they're checking with coach.
Clock's ticking.
We got a delay of game on the Gators, as they do seem like they are just trying to keep the ball away from the delay of games on the Knights, the Royal Knights. They're trying to keep the ball away from the Gators. It seems like you just go in with a 7-6 lead. But it is 3rd and 15. You can see the River Ridge Royal Knights have 42 yards passing, 20 yards rushing, and they got a lot of that on this drive here.
The one takeaway so far for both of these teams is the penalties. You know, and that's because it's the beginning of the season. This is when you want to make those mistakes, but you want to correct them quick, fast. And this is where the coaches need to make those adjustments at halftime, to where when we come back on that second half, we ought to see a lot of good action. Big ball,
going deep
ball.
Going deep. Intercepted. It's intercepted.
And that's intercepted by number 4, Josh Perez.
Darrell King. The pass was intended for number 18, Darrell King, who had hands on it. Check out the Care One instant replay. I mean, Hickey throws a great pass right here. Look how high and far it is. Darrell King just has it taken off his fingertips by number 4, Mr. Perez, the sophomore, Mr. Perez.
And I tell you, he has some beautiful hands on that because he one-handed it and then he pulled it in. So he is trying to show his skills very early. And again, he's just a sophomore. So Gulf Coast Sports Network has got Josh Perez a nice highlight because our camera crew was right there on that.
They were right there. All right, 39 seconds to go in the half. Another deep ball. Ooh, look at that defense by Jack French.
Pass Pass was intended for number 1, Jaden Todd.
So French actually just plays in this pocket. It was a great route. Right? It was a great ball. It was catchable. But French sneaks in there with a hand and knocks it down. I can appreciate the Gators going and trying to move the ball down. Even you're on your 10-yard line, and they are still throwing, trying to see if they can get something downfield. It's another pass, Abe.
Quarterback dropped back. He slipped. He's still on his feet.
He had his eyes downfield, but it's kind of easy to play defense when there's 30 seconds to play in the game, in the half, and you're giving them 15 yards, and your first 4 steps are back, and the pressure was coming. But it looks like they're going to call a timeout here by the Royal Knights.
Knights might be trying to get the ball back, but let's go ahead and take a commercial break, Dave.
Years I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
All right, Abe, we are back. 29 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 9. You do not want to get the ball back to the Royal Knights because they are inside their red zone here. So we're going to see what we get as they pinch. See the defense pinch tight to the ball?
Quarterback rolls to the right. Incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 1, Jaden Todd.
Looked like Jaden might have lost his footing there as he was trying to stay inbounds. But regardless, it is a 4th down and a punting situation, a risky punting situation, because my guess is the Royal Knights are going to be coming after this punt and hope to get some cheap points late in this second half. And I say cheap just because they're free, if you can get it. Special teams matter.
Also, they're giving the opportunity to DJ Shupi to make a play as well.
All with 25 seconds to go. I mean, we got a nail biter here. 7-6. The Gators are just hopefully going to kick this out of bounds. If you're a Gators fan, that's what you want them to do. Gets it away, Abe.
Ball's away.
And they do not give DJ a chance to pick that ball up and run. Well played by the Gators. Now you got 14 seconds left to go in the half. Are you gonna let our quarterback here toss that ball into the air, Hickey? You let Hickey toss that ball one more time? I don't think it hurts.
He got a chance for one play. It's first game of the season. Anything can happen right now. We got a whole nother half to come back to. So why not go ahead and make a big play like that?
So Hickey's got 2 interceptions, but in my eyes, those are good defensive plays, not a bad throw by the quarterback.
But knowing coach may just go ahead and have him go ahead and get the ball.
Just a handoff
to Matt Barton.
You're gonna finish with a sack. That's 55. That's his second sack of the evening. Nate Letworth. I believe they're gonna. Oh, look like we got a timeout by the Royal Knights. They are gonna live for another down here. So we're gonna take a time. They're gonna take a timeout right now. With 9 seconds to go, we are going to visit the McMurdo Family Vision scoreboard.
You know, the Knights been trying to get the ball to number 18, Darrell King.
Screen.
Number 7 picks up the first down. Looks like he was able to get out of bounds after getting the first down. That was number 7, Matt Barden.
They're trying to figure out if there's any. There's 1 second left. He got out of bounds with 1 second left. All right, they got 1 second left. They got a double tight.
It looked like they're
right
going
here.
for a field goal.
They are going for a field goal, Abe. That's a far field goal, Abe.
Number 17, Robert Inkle. Ball is up.
There's a chance. It hit the goalpost.
It hit the uprights and came back. That was caught. They gave an attempt.
What was that, 45-yard attempt?
45-yard attempt.
45-yard attempt in high school, and the bar hit the crossbar. What a great first half of football. We got a 7-6 ball game. We got 2 strong defenses. We got 2 young quarterbacks battling it out. We got athletes on each side. We got a good, strong running game. I mean, this is high school football. This is Friday night football right now, Abe.
And, you know, you had the coach give a great opportunity. Coach Reed gave a great opportunity to his field goal kicker. Even though, you know, they were able to move the ball downfield with that play to Barton, and then next thing you know, coach say, hey, let's go ahead and see what we can do. You know, so that game situation, guess what? 5 more yards, he would have been able to put that over the upright, and they would have got 3 points out of that. So we are looking for the second half to be even more electric.
This is going to be a great second half. I'm excited, and I know you are too. Let's throw it down to Will Wilkie.
Thank you, Adrian David. Great call for a great first half of football. 2024 is underway, and what a beauty we have going on here in Lando Lakes. 76 is your score. River Ridge with the advantage. He had originally planned to cover the Lando Lakes marching band at halftime. However, due to excessive rains immediately before game time, we've been informed that the band will not take the field and that they should be performing in the end zone, although I'm not seeing them move around. So bear with us. We're going to find out what's going on. We want to give the band their due tonight. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll figure this out. Thanks a lot. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Welcome back. We apologize. There was an issue with my audio. So for the original halftime show, we were going to feature the Lando Lakes marching band. However, due to a deluge right before the game started, they will now not be taking the field. So instead, our field broadcaster, Brian Locks, is going to get some shots of the band for you. And we'll let you enjoy that for a few minutes. Then we'll come back with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard for the duration of halftime, as we did set aside a good chunk of time for the marching band tonight, so we apologize about that. But unfortunately, the weather decided to intervene, although it's turning into a beautiful evening here tonight in Lando Lakes. So for now, the Lando Lakes Marching Band. So as we mentioned before, that was going to be a short presentation tonight outside of what we had originally planned. But we hope you enjoyed that little selection from the Lando Lakes Marching Band tonight. And we're going to go through with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. And we'll come back with some commercials, and Abe and Dave will give you some, or I'll give you some halftime stats. And then we'll kick it back over to Abe and Dave. So stay with us.
reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back to Lando Lakes, Florida. Again, it's halftime here between the matchup of the Royal Knights of River Ridge and the Gators of Lando Lakes. And we've got another classic Pasco matchup tonight. In every sense of the word, it's a battle. 7-6 is your score at halftime. Let's run down some halftime, unofficial halftime statistics for you. First, for the River Ridge Royal Knights. Offensively, they put together 14 rushing yards and 65 yards in the air. Defensively, they put together 2 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. On the other side of the field tonight, offensively for Lando Lakes, they put together 43 yards on the ground, 43 yards through the air, 43 yards passing, and 23 yards on the ground. So both teams kind of focusing on their passing game here tonight. And then defensively, Lando Lakes defense has really been kind of standing out so far here in the first half. They've got 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 1 interception. So again, those are the unofficial halftime stats. Again, 7-6 is your score. River Ridge trying to add on to their tally with a 45-yard attempt as time expires right off of the bottom upright. An impressive kick nonetheless. We still have a few minutes left with halftime before we expect to see the teams back out onto the field. We had a shortened presentation of the Lando Lakes marching band tonight because of the rain that we got down here. The Lando Lakes field crew did a wonderful job getting the field prepared for the game. There was standing water everywhere when we got here. And right now, you wouldn't even know that we had a major storm. So they did a great job down here. We always love coming down to the swamp. We thank them for having us here tonight. And we just love having this matchup here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. So we're going to go check back in with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard as we await the kickoff of the second half with Abe and Dave on the call. We'll be back. Welcome back to Lando Lakes, Florida. We're about ready to get underway for the second half as both teams are now out and warming up. So I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Abe and Dave as we get ready for the start of the second half. Take it away, boys.
I love looking at the Roberto Family Vision regional scoreboard. I love seeing some of the teams that are going at it, how close their matches are. We did get word that there are some teams that are in great delays. We did get word that some of those teams are in rain delays, but back to this game, the rain is gone, and we got some guys playing. The halftime show is right here. We got some kids playing catch, you know, getting ready for their high school career, don't you think? They're in training.
I see. So looking back at the first half, starting out the game, we had quite a few penalties on both sides, and that's normal and that's common, for first game jitters and things like that. And I'm quite sure, the coach went inside and said, "Hey, we're playing a great game. Let's make sure we try to go into the second half penalty free, and try to make sure that they stay with that same intensity going into the second half. Not, and this is where most teams start to see if they're in condition for the season or if it's something else that they're going to have to work on as well as working on the plays and penalties."
Yeah, absolutely. And each coach went to their team at halftime and said, "Fellas, we got to believe this is our game. They gotta make them believe. Hey, we're gonna clean up this. We're gonna keep tackling like we have, because both teams have been amazing on defense. I mean, interceptions, sacks, short yardage plays, pass breakups. I mean, we've seen it all on both sides. Very strong defense. But absolutely, both coaches have got to say, "Hey, we're going to clean this up. It's going to happen, and we're going to win this ball game." And both of them, one of them's going to be right.
Listen, you take away some of those penalties, the Gators defense has really came up big twice. They had an interception, and then the offense came and answered that, with them getting the ball back for them and drove it downfield. And then you see the Knights look like they were marching downfield, and then the Knights said, let's strike one deep. And then the young sophomore came up big for Lando Lakes. That was Josh Perez, number 4, just a sophomore. And the way he handled that ball as he caught it with one hand, and our camera crew made a great shot on that. That young man came to play tonight. So, my hat's off to their defense. Yes, a couple times they jumped off sides, and I'm not going to say that's discipline right now, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's new season, new team jitters. Because both teams has really been playing defensively, have been playing smart.
Well, and this is normally, I mean, this is a varsity sport. And generally, you're looking at juniors and seniors to play this game. And you've just mentioned the sophomore Perez, but both teams have sophomore quarterbacks. The Royal Knights also have number 44, Trey Gonzalez, who's been making an impact on the defensive line for him. I mean, we got some young guys making their presence known right now, letting Pasco County know, hey, get ready to deal with me for a couple of seasons, But I can't wait to see what the game plan is, because right now with the Gators, I don't know if they're running or passing, because they will pass it on any down. They will pass it on any yard line, and the Royal Knights, they have, their running back,
TJ Morrow, number 13.
He's doing great. DJ's doing great. Matt Barton is carrying the load. He's got a touchdown. I mean, we've got a lot of young men out here vying for this win. And did you know Gulf Coast Sports Network is bringing back the Glory Days Player of the Game?
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
And what would they win?
So who we decide is the MVP, the best player of the game, they're going to get a Gulf Coast Sports Network T-shirt, all right? And then they're going to get a gift certificate to none other than Glory Days. And I'm telling you, they also get blasted on social media by us because we're going to take their picture, we're going to put it up, we're going to let colleges know, high schools know, and in the years past, because this is our third year doing that, in the years past, my man, people have been working extra hard for that.
That'd be great. So on either side of the ball, they can get that, correct?
That's right, offense and defense, and we got some good defenders vying for it right now. Fielded at the 5-yard line.
But number 9, he got some wheels. That was number 9, Nicholas Roghorst.
Wow, that's fielded at the 9 and taken right up the gut. And one guy to beat.
And that was number 7 on the tackle.
Barton, the guy playing, running all those plays on offense, also making tackles. Gotta love Iron Man football, both sides.
All right, the Gators come out with twins left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation, single back. Shift in motion. Ball's handed off.
Yeah, he's going to be swallowed up right on contact there by, there's several guys in there. I did see Nicholas Roghorst on there, but, the Royal Knights have many fronts to their defense. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 7. We've seen 5, we've seen 3. I mean, they're moving people in and out of that first 5 yards, which can make things confusing for the Gators.
Looked like they were trying to get a ball. They gave the ball to number 23, TJ Morrow. Looked like he was trying to, get something going, but the Knights defense was right there.
No safety here.
They go into the trips. Screen. Tried a little quick screen.
That was number 8, Jackson Wainwright, on the tackle for essentially no yards. And that trip set, you're gonna see Jackson Wainwright right here, number 8, as he sees the screen right away, and the ball carrier turns right into the sideline, and he's able to. I told you before, they were sure tacklers.
And that was number 13, Xavier Clement, on that catch for the Gators.
Well, we know they want to get Clemente involved in the catch, they want the ball in his hands. Give him some space to work with.
Gators go twins wide red shift. Quarterback rolls left, throws back. Number 44 is met quickly in the backfield by number 3.
Crosby he read it. He read it right off the rip in his back pedal. He flies forward to make the tackle. And we got another punting situation, Abe. And they are just outside their 10-yard line, about the 14, 15-yard line right now. And DJ's back deep to return this punt.
And it seemed like we was in the same situation in the first half to where the Knights got great field position. Ball's away. Kick is up. They attempted to block it.
Oh, he wanted it. DJ wanted that ball. He was disciplined enough to pull his hands down and let it go over his head. He was disciplined enough because there's 4 Gators right there.
He made a smart play by getting away from the ball, especially with that many men right there in front of him waiting to pick it up.
That punt was nearly blocked, too. I mean, the Royal Knights had a guy within inches of it. But it does bring up first down. Oh, we got a bunch set coming over here. We haven't seen that in the first half, did we? We saw several trips, but not a bunch.
So they're going to go trips left bunch. Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle to number 7. He's pounding his way forward. Looked like he picked up about 5 yards on the carry, and that's going to be Matt Barton with another hard run.
Strong run. I mean, he had 3 different tackles he had to break. Check out the carry 1 instant replay. They're spreading him out to create lanes, and he runs past those first 2. There's 1, there's 2, and spins out of the 3rd. I mean, and it's not one guy taking Matt down. It's 3, it's 4, which is a hard runner.
Another quick handoff to number 7. He finds a
Got
lane.
space.
He's making room. He takes
got
to the
space.
outside to the right, cuts back up the middle. He's still on his feet, and he's down at the 20-yard line. And his laundry on the field behind that nice run.
Yeah, the White Hats already signaling a holding call on the Royal Knights. But what an amazing run by Matt Barton again. The replay is going to show you right there. He's going to spin right there, able to keep his balance. There's another spin, and he brings it to the 20-yard line before the penalty. So this is going to back him up. It's going to hurt a little bit.
That's the second time I think Barton had a beautiful run. It was brought back because of a penalty. The one in the first half was about 15 yards, and it was brought back due to a penalty. And the same thing happened right here.
Yeah, well, he ended on the 20, and they're 40 yards away from the 20 now. So it's a 40-yard penalty. And it brings up 2nd down and 15. Looks like we've got a new running back in there. Looks like Jack French, number 10.
Tried the hard count, staying with the Twins left formation. Hand off to number 20. Number 20 makes a dance. He cuts to the left side. He's dancing in the backfield, but he's dancing, and the Gators defense is swarming, so he can only get a couple steps in that dance move before that defense is all over him.
Yeah, that's DeAnthony Patterson. I mispronounced his name earlier, but that's DeAnthony right there. I mean, he's trying to make everything he can, but these Gators are good tacklers. I mean, they are right at the feet, the ankles, the hips. They're wrapping. But it brings up 3rd down and 12. A long 12.
The Royal Knights go into trips right. Twins on the left. Empty backfield. Quarterback drops back. Hits number 18 as he crosses the middle. 18 makes a big hit.
Ooh,
Helmet comes off.
It's going to come down to the spot. It's going to come down to the spot. The slant. It was a quick slant. He catches the ball. It got north and south right down the middle of the line. And this could be a 1st down. I mean, this is that close. Look, right there. His hands. Boom. Great pass by Hickey. Great finish for the Knights by Darrell King. And they may have to measure. I mean, this is close. So it's either 4th down or 1st down, and we got to figure this out. They are saying 4th down. All right, they're 4th down and nothing. I mean, we're talking 3 inches.
I would believe in my line.
You're going to go quarterback sneak. He's underneath. We haven't seen him underneath all day.
I'll try to get him to jump.
Give it to Hickey, and Hickey's going to take it. Looks like he's over the line, but is it enough over the line?
First, they signaling 1st down.
Hickey picks up the 1st down. That's a big 1st down.
That's a big play for a sophomore quarterback. You know, because here's the things that most coaches worry about.
Oh, I think we have some angry players on the defense side, because that flag went pretty high in the air.
So that's where that discipline. That's a discipline flag that just came up.
We don't want to give up the 1st down either, but now you don't. Now you're giving them 15 more yards.
That sounds like somebody's going to be running at practice come Monday. Once coach go through the film, they got the 1st down. Okay, no problem. Nothing's lost in this game. But now you start mouthing off, and these referees aren't going to tolerate that, especially early in the season.
Yeah, you got to set the tone early in the season and follow the handbook. But here it is now, just inside the 30-yard line with a 1st down. And the Royal Knights, they are wasting no time lining up.
They come out in a 4-wide set. Quarterback drops back.
Oh,
got pressure. That's number 3 for Lando Lakes. Connor Purcell.
So that's his 2nd sack, and he has the interception earlier in the 1st half. Watch him come off this edge. He gets skinny right there as he's able to go besides Barton and tackles the quarterback there for his second sack of the night. Making his case for the potential Glory Days player of the game. Now it's his 2nd and 25, Abe. Not a whole lot of plays you have for that.
Hand off to number 7. Around the outside. Another flag on the field. Holding on the defense. He corrected himself, holding on the offense. He corrected himself.
Well, the Gators defense has rallied after the 15-yard unsportsmanlike, and now they come back with a sack and now a penalty here, making it tough on the Royal Knights. Should bring up 3rd down, though.
You got to give it to this Gators defense. They've been playing well and holding their own. Yeah, they just gave up 15 unsportsmen. You know, they felt the quarterback knee might have touched before he leaned with that ball. You know, so I'm quite sure some words were given. But we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, we got a 2nd down and a long way to go. Nice go at quarterback drops. Hits number 88 for the first time tonight. 88 makes a nice hit and continue to move his feet. Now remember, I told you these coaches love that yak, yards after catch. That's number 88, Carson Cooley.
Yeah, the senior tight end, he's been in several routes right now, but that's the first pass he's had thrown his way, and he's able to catch it and break a tackle or two. Able to get some of that big down back, but it's still 3rd and 20 now, Abe.
Now the Royal Knights go to an empty backfield.
Oh. Yeah, that's tough. I know you're eager to get across the line and get another sack, potentially. But it is going to give him a free 5 yards. At the end of the day, when you have 20 that you're protecting, 5 yards is 25% it. .505 left to go in the 3rd quarter. The referees looks like they're talking about something with some equipment.
Either he's bleeding, needs to get it wrapped up.
Okay.
But once again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Gulf Coast Sports Network. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. Quarterback hits number 7. 7 trying to find some room. He cuts back.
Stays in bounds, Abe. Big play. A lot of guys will just take that momentum and run out of bounds. But he was able to stop That's Barton who's able to stop, stay in bounds, and give his team a few more yards, because every yard matters right now, because it looks like it's 4th down. And, wow, look at it, Avis. We got 4th and a few.
So the big decision, he was trying to run off field. Coach told him to lay down like it was hurt.
It looks like he's got a calf cramp or something.
The coach told him just lay down, but he doesn't want to lay down on the field. He wants to get up and jog his way off.
So when you're injured and you run off, you don't give the coach enough time to substitute for you. And on a 4th down like that, you don't want to have to burn a timeout unless you absolutely have to. So if he lays down, that buys him a few seconds, and maybe he can come back an extra play earlier. But DeAnthony Patterson does check in at tail.
They've been having success going to the right side of the field on this play. They got showing the twins to the left. And he hands it to 20. 20 is trying to move it. He
fought for it. He fought for that, Abe. I mean, he gave everything he had, but they had 3 guys on that defensive line. Number 7, Dean Malarkey, was on top of it. But it is a defensive stop, and we've talked about the Lando Lakes defense showing up. And here they are again. Big time stop.
Still a lot of football left. There's a lot that can happen.
In a 1-point ball game. Gators ball.
Make sure next week you tune in to Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be live at the Shark Tank where we have Pasco Pirates taking on Nature Coast Sharks. So make sure you tune in.
DJ Shoppy on the stop for the Royal Knights. Impact player on both sides of the ball for the Royal Knights. The junior athlete, cornerback, wide receiver, punt returner, kick returner.
The Gators goes into a trips left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation, drops back, quick pass. Pass is complete to number 44. He picks up the first down. That's going to be number 44, Zach Campbell, for the Gators with a nice run out the catch.
You're going to see Joe Crosby, number 3, on first on scene here for the tackle, but that's a great catch. 11 right there. 3, he's wrapping him up, and his buddies are bringing him in to try to finish him off. Jackson McCaffrey with the final blow for the tackle. But we do have Joe Crosby down. Looks like it's a cramp issue, which we've seen in week 1 and week 2 early in the season. And you talked earlier about how the flags are often here week 1. But the cramps are also with the flags, and we're glad he's able to walk off under his own strength. And hopefully the Royal Knights can get him back out there because he is an impact player. He is a senior. But it is a first down for the Gators, trying to take the lead for the first time in this ball game with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Another quick handoff. He bursts up the middle, picks up the first down, and still on his feet.
Yeah, that was a great run right there.
TJ Morrow again.
Yeah, check out the replay here as he's just going to take this ball right up the middle, runs into some people, breaks it outside, and then Mr. Bonner is in on the tackle, brings up first down, number 33, Bonner on the tackle.
The Gators go twins right, single receiver to the left, quarterback drops back, put the ball in the air.
He's open!
And he makes a nice catch. That's number 22.
Chance Robertson, the sophomore. No one around. Hey,
check out the Care One replay.
You and I were covering that guy. I mean, he was wide open. A great ball by Chance right there. He lays out with a great over-the-shoulder catch. What a nice throw and catch. That's the first letdown we've seen by the Royal Knights defense, and they are in scoring potential here with a 15-yard line.
The only person that was able to catch that was our camera crew that was back there to catch him. That was a beautiful, beautiful coverage by our film team down there on the field to catch that because he was wide open.
Yeah, that's TJ Morrow again on the handoff for a no gain. TJ's broken several of these runs, but the Royal Knights have stood him up for no gain several times as well. So it's a great battle in the trenches that we're seeing.
Listen, Chance Houston is trying to put on a show tonight with his arm. I mean, he has thrown some nice dime balls. You would not believe this kid is a sophomore. And the coach did say, he's a grown-up player. He's very seasoned, and he's showing right now. Look how poised at that dime, even though it was great defensive play, but he tried to put that ball in that pocket.
That was knocked down by DJ Shoppy. I'm telling you, number 11 is everywhere on this field. He knocked the ball right out of the wide receiver's hand. Looks like the receiver needs to take a break here. Might have had the wind knocked out of him. He looks like might be another cramp. His calf's coming up. So that would be the third cramp that we've seen. We should take a commercial break right now. Abe, what do you say?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Years I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
We've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
Well, Abe, it was just a calf strain and just a cramp, and we're back in action.
Quarterback rolls right, puts the ball in the air, and it looked like he put the dime there, and it's a touchdown.
Wow.
For number 1, Jaden Todd. When I tell you this sophomore is showing great poise back there, and then he got a rifle going downfield. He is making some beautiful plays and passes tonight.
Yeah, that was a wonderful. I mean, he rolled out to the right, squared his shoulders, threw a perfect strike, and was able to catch. And now we have a lead change for the first time in this ballgame with 1 minute and 18 seconds to go. The Gators are up by 5 right now, 12-7.
Who said a sophomore can't play varsity quarterback?
No one said that. Not today, anyway. And it's good, Abe. So now it's 13-7. 13-7. And it's the first time we get to see the Royal Knights trailing on the year. Oh man, that's going to make this fourth quarter even better.
Listen, Chance has taken command of this field with his passing attack, and he is throwing strikes.
Well, now Chance is making his statement now for the potential Gulf Coast Sports Network player, or not the Gulf Coast Sports Network, the Glory Days player of the game. But now check out Lando Lakes right now. We got passing game, 104 yards, running game, 25 yards. They are moving the ball. And now it's the turn for the Royal Knights. Do they answer? We've had 3 cramps. Oh, there's River Ridge's stats. Wow, they're almost identical. 106 yards passing and 9 yards rushing. Oh. Well, DJ Shoppy wanted the ball, but Brendan Krupp was in front of him and took it. a few yards there to give them a good first down start.
Now let's see if the Royal Knights can respond to this. But the Gators defense has been stingy tonight.
The Gators defense is not going to make it easy. They are not planning on making it easy for anyone to move the ball even a yard.
The Gators defense have gotten, 2 turnovers?
Yeah.
And one where the offense drove and scored a touchdown. So they've been stingy tonight. They're swarming to the ball. Yes, in the second half, now they're starting to cramp. Coach need to tell them, eat some pickle, drink some pickle juice, for those cramps and stuff like that.
They got their whole defense within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage right now. No deep safety at all. Oh, it's another pick. It's another interception. Are you kidding me, Abe? Back-to-back touchdowns on a tipped pass.
And that's number 9, Patrick Bogert. Look at the Carolina instant replay.
The ball just goes right through the receiver's hands there, and he's there for the tackle and ends up being there for the pick instead. Takes it back to the house, and what a turn of events. The Royal Knights been leading this game from the kickoff, and now they are down 2 scores, Abe, just like that.
I might need to stop calling because I just talked about their defense. And here it is. Their defense got another turnover and for a score because that defense right now is being stingy, very stingy, and they are making this game what it is right now.
Wow, there it is. Lando Lakes defense. 4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and 3 interceptions. You cannot blame Sean Hickey on that interception. I feel like there's been good defensive plays on his 3 interceptions tonight. It's not gonna look good on the stat category, but I don't feel like those are like terrible throws.
And it looked like that screen pass was intended for number 18, Darrell King. But they're trying to get him involved in the game. But that defense is swarming. 3 interceptions.
And to Darrell's defense, he was defended. It wasn't like a free catch. It didn't just go through his hands. He didn't have bad hands. He was defended, and then it was tipped and caught. And, I'm sure Sean Hickey's disappointed, but he's got to stay in this game because he's going to have to throw this ball because they're down by 2 scores right now.
That's one of the trainings that cornerbacks do is that tip drill. Keeping
they were doing it pregame.
And that tip drill, it works. And it works especially when you're swarming to the ball. Ball goes to DJ, number 11. He finds a seam.
Oh, boy.
DJ is making away. DJ has broken away. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's in the end zone for the Royal Knights.
Wow. He did not have to fight for that catch that time. It was kicked directly to him. He was able to field it and take it to the house. What an amazing 25 seconds we've had of football. Look at it. He just goes right up the middle, and he's got some speed. He can beat me and you in a race. I'm going to tell you that right now. He takes it right up the gut, breaks it to the corner for an easy 6, and the ball game continues, my friend.
He's keeping his team alive. Special teams. That's our big special team play just now.
That touchdown does not go against the defense. You're right. That's a special teams play, but what a wild return. So we got a 7-point ball game. Trying to make it 6 right now are the Royal Knights. We got kids cramping. We got touchdowns left and right. Throwing, interception, and now a return. It's about the most exciting minute I've had of high school football in a while.
And he truly booted that through.
You think that was good for farther away?
Oh, most definitely. So let's get ready to check out the McMurdo family regional scoreboard. So we had a special teams touchdown. We had an interception for touchdown. We had a run around, bust up the middle touchdown. This is a great way to start the season off.
Yeah, I'm glad we got this game.
Number 9 takes it, is looking for it, and hit by number 22.
Yeah, that's Jackson McCaffrey on the tackle. I mean, he was a little high on the tackle, but it was effective. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're under a minute to go in this third quarter. And the Gators looked great on offense last time out. They marched the ball down. They had a great throw and catch in the end zone. Let's see if they can carry the momentum here.
They're back in their 3-wide set. Trips to the right, single receiver on the left. Quarterback drops back. He stands and he takes it up the middle. Referee's in the way.
Oh man, the referee kind of he set a pick and got ran over, but he popped back up on his feet. That referee was no holding him down. But check out Chance right here as he accelerates, makes a quick move, continues the play, tries to pick up some more yards. He might have been off to the races.
Well, I think the ref made that tackle right there.
We'll have to add that, tell our statistician to put that down.
There you go. And I hope the ref is okay, but, they are part of the field.
He popped up pretty quickly. These guys are all former players. They got a little football left in them.
And Chance tried to use him as a blocker.
Ooh, they got him again on the hard count. That eager defense of the Royal Knights. They still have a whole quarter. They don't have to get it all back right now. But it's going to get a free 5 yards for the Gators.
48 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
The Royal Knights have been switching in their defensive line too. They have about 2 packages where they'll switch in a whole set of 4 guys. And they'll rotate 2 in and out throughout the game to keep these guys fresh. They can't say the same about the secondary because those guys have been playing most of the game, and that's some of our cramp kids.
Morrow looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, original line of scrimmage for Morrow. Eating some clock. Might take him down to the end of this quarter with a 2nd and 5. That's my guess that it's going to happen, but they are still huddled up. The coaches are talking on the sideline with the referees. I think we are going to take a commercial break and get before we start this fourth quarter. All right, Dave, here we are kicking off, or not kicking off, but we are getting ready to kick off the fourth quarter. 14-20 in favor of the Lando Lakes Gators. We still have to figure out who our Glory Days player of the game will be, and those guys are going to get a T-shirt and a gift certificate for Glory Days, and we're very excited to see who these guys are, and it could come down to the player this quarter right here who shows up or shows out, however you want to put it, in this very important quarter.
This is who wants it more quartered. The game is still a lot of game left.
There it is. Got some space. Man, what a big tackle for the Knights. I mean, there's 4 guys on that tackle. Number 50, Chris Martin, the nose guard, coming in, trying to strip the ball, but we do have Another flag to start the fourth quarter, and they're going to get the Gators for holding. Even though Chris Martin was able to bring him down for basically no gain, but they're going to bring him back. They're going to back him up here.
Clean up these penalties for both teams. They should have a nice season going forward.
Absolutely.
This first game is showing a lot of poise, a lot of grit, a lot of heart.
Well, they'll be able to look at the film and correct some of these things, and because each team has strong defense, each team has skilled players, each team have an underclassman at quarterback that plays like an older classman. So
quick screen.
Oh, he slipped it. Wow. Yeah, they're trying to get Clemente the ball, and he nearly took that one to the house because it was just the sideline there, but he was watching him. It's a quick pass. You can see the D-line is real tight there. It's just a quick pass. He's able to get up, and if he could just stay on his feet right there on this wet grass, he'd be off to the races, but it does bring up 3rd and short.
Gators line up in the trips. Another quick handoff.
Hey, push the pile with that. 22 was first on the scene, Jackson McCaffrey for the Royal Knights, but the extra effort. The extra effort there by the running back did push the pile. Oh, we're going deep. Oh, he wants to go deep.
Keeps it.
So, Abe, on that play, Chance had his eyes downfield. The receiver was getting open, and that's Jaden Todd, who already has a touchdown catch on the night. He wanted to throw it, but Chance said, man, there's no one in the flats. There's no one nearby. He's able to scramble for a good 6, 7, 8 yards. They might attack that again, though. Jackson Wainwright is playing a little man coverage here, man press.
Quarterback drops back. He rolls to the right. He makes a couple moves. He's still looking downfield. Oh! In and out of the hands of number 13. He was trying to get Xavier Clemente on the...
Yeah, that was a great job. I mean, the quarterback switched fields. He switched fields, had some great blocks. We're going to see the carry one instant replay here as he switches field there. He's got some blockers, but watch him square his shoulders and deliver a great ball. Tough to catch, though. Tough to catch. And number 11, DJ, there on the coverage. He's going to bring up 3rd down. A lot of people coming here for the Royal Knights.
Quarterback draws back, puts the ball in the air.
Oh, miscommunication. Miscommunication between the Chance and one of his receivers, but a lot of pressure through the middle as the Royal Knights brought all 6 of those guys from up front.
Look like they're going to go ahead and punt the ball on this.
Looks like Dean Malarkey's going to be back there to punt for the Gators.
Well, he's either going to kick it out of bounds, because I don't think that coach wants to put this ball in DJ hands again.
I think you're correct. I think he's going to punt it out of bounds. It's over his head. Oh, he was able to kick it. All right, able to kick the ball as it goes over his head. It is going to save them about 15 yards. But, man, what a big miscue this late in the game.
This have given the Knights great field position and It's a special teams play.
It's a special teams, and you preach special teams and penalties. That's something that you always look at in every game we call. And this special teams is another big play. Can the Royal Knights offense capitalize against this very stingy defense, who's given up one touchdown today on defense?
This is where the coach got to get them back to what they were doing best. Feeding that ball to Barton.
Slant.
Number 7 around the left side. He picks up a first down. He's still in there. He's in the end zone. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I mean, great run by number 7 on this, Matt Barton. But the flag is at the line of scrimmage. So let's check this out. Right there. He comes in. He's got a pulling guard. No one to run. Big block there by number 18. Hands were inside. So I wonder where the hole could have been, because that was Darrell King on the block.
But like I said, coach need to get what got them where they're at. Feeding that ball to Barton. You see right there, Barton is hungry right now. He's got that second win. He knows this game is on the line, and he wants to do what he can. This is senior year.
Yeah.
He's trying to go out on top.
Well, he's going to get another chance to this first down and 20 now. And
look like the Royal Knights to go in a trips right, single receiver to the left. Barton swings out, hit number 18. 18 still on his feet. He's fighting and holding him up.
Yeah, Darrell King again. They're trying to get the ball in his hands. That's like about the third time he's had it short of the line of scrimmage, just trying to get some yards. And they believe if he can slip one, no one's going to catch him. But it does bring up 2nd and 16 right about now.
Right now, you got Matt Barton running like he is. You got to feed him and let him get your team motivated, because he motivates this offense with his running ability. Hands off the Barton. He goes around the left side. He picks up another first down. And he's still going. And he's in the end zone.
He stayed in bounds. It looks like the referee's got his hands ready, and he raises them. And it was the same play, the same exact play, just 2 plays earlier, with the same exact result, which is going to tie the ball game.
Not the same exact results, Dave. There's no flag on the field this
You're
time.
right. You're right. You're absolutely right. So we have a tie game 2020. Check out this replay. His pulling guards are going to come right there. He's going to follow him. Number 18 gets the block, and he's off to the races. But look at him stay in bounds on that. That's a tough play by that cornerback. Some definite hits going on there at the line for the lead. And we got a 21-20 ball game right now, Abe.
Now, when I was looking back at that Care 1 replay, number 62 for the Royal Knights, Brendan Turney, he made a beautiful block that was able to bounce Burton to the outside, and that's where he turned the jet zone and made his way down the sideline.
And if Barton reads that like he does, and he does so well, he runs with his eyes. He's so good at seeing the block, and his guards are there to pull, and the results oftentimes are big plays and sometimes even touchdowns.
And I told you, feed Barton. He's
say
running with some
Barton.
power.
You did say feed Barton. It was 2nd and 16. You're like, no. We don't want to throw. We want to feed the running back because he's ready. He's hungry.
So we got a ball game on our hands. 21, the Royal Knights. Gators, 20. We're in the swamp tonight. First game of the season. Gulf Coast Sports Network bringing it to you live. What else could you be doing on a Friday night?
We try to pick some of the best matchups all year long, and we are so happy to be a part of this game tonight with the Lando Lakes Gators and the River Ridge Royal Knights. I mean, this is crosstown stuff. We're just lucky to be here, Abe.
These teams have not disappointed.
Oh, it's gonna. Okay, got it. Clemente looks like he's gonna take it. He is not slow.
Looks like he made it out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Jackson Wainwright was the first one on scene there, but Clemente very aggressive on that run.
So now you're dealing with a sophomore quarterback. You got Chance. Now, how does he respond to the Royal Knights touchdown? This is where Chance, can you keep your team composed and drive downfield?
And he has
Plenty of time.
9 minutes, and we've seen some of his best work outside of the box, like rolling left and rolling right.
Chance dropped back to pass. He puts the ball in the air. Beautiful pass. Oh!
Pretty good defensive coverage there for the Royal Knights. Joe Crosby, who went out early a few drives ago with the calf cramp. All right, but yeah, check it out. He's not afraid to let this. He steps into it, gives it some loft, and it is. Well, that was really well covered.
Listen, be a sophomore, he's putting that ball where it needs to be.
He's not afraid to throw the ball downfield.
And he's staying confident in the pocket and stepping up like he should.
And good coverage by the Royal Knights.
Gators goes to trips right, single receiver on the left. Quick handoff to number 23, and he's immediately met in the backfield.
Yeah, that's Chris Barton, the nose guard. That's his third tackle for no gain, if you will. I mean, Chris Martin has been a nemesis for the Gators running game tonight.
9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So you can see that the River Ridge the River Ridge Royal Knights got 5 tackles for losses, 2 sacks on tonight's contest. But their defense seems different every play. Sometimes they have a safety, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're blitzing, sometimes they don't. They keep everybody in check. Oh, they got the wheel route.
Drop back, he puts the pass up.
Yeah, that wheel route. Oh, they are going to throw it. All right. So it's a simple wheel route over here for Clemente, who's diving for the catch. And there was a little bit of contact by number 8. Here it is. There's the wheel route. He sees it, throws it, and some contact out of bounds, and a late flag comes by. But regardless, it is a first down. Big play. The refs are going to huddle up just to make sure that they got it right.
But it wasn't catchable.
They are going to. They are. The sticks have not moved. They are waiting for clarification from the white hat.
Because it wasn't a catchable ball.
So that would be the Royal Knights argument. The play does occur right on the Gators sideline. So we're going to look at it again. There's the wheel. He steps in, throws the ball. He's out of bounds when
he
contacted.
He wouldn't have been able to catch that pass.
But the Jumbotron here is not working. And I don't know if they can challenge it. But the white hat, they might be waving this off because they are taking them back. Their goal is to get this right. All right. So we got a personal foul on River Ridge.
15-yard penalty. And it's first down.
Okay. So it's not pass interference. It's a personal foul for hitting a defenseless receiver. So it did take 20 seconds to get it right, but they feel like they got it right, and that's why you said it was not a catchable ball. All right, here we go. First down. Either way you shake it.
Quick handoff tomorrow.
That's tackled by number 22, Jackson McCaffrey. He just, coming from the defensive end, he just got skinny down the line. But we got some people getting chippy. Got to hold your composure in a one-point game. You do not want to be the team that makes the mistake that could cost you the game, as we can look in there at the flag again on the ground. Signaling, waiting to see if it was on the offense or the defense. Great communication by the white hat. Personal foul on the Gators. Second down. All right. Not what you want in a one-point ball game. Doesn't matter if they're walking one way or the other. You want to keep your composure. Oh, he's walking. He walked He walked farther. That's 10 steps. All right. They're going to keep it second down, Abe. Are you going to let Moore throw this ball? Or Houston throw this ball?
I'm going to go ahead and let my running back run the ball to get my offense back focused, try to make something happen. Because right now they're expecting them to pass.
Well, they do have Jaden Todd at the top of your screen. One-on-one coverage right now. Oh, they're flipping it. Short time on the play clock. They almost took the handoff. Number 99 for River Ridge in on that. Jackson Reed, that's his second sack of the night. Jackson Reed getting skinny as he comes off the edge. Brings up third.
Now, where all these sacks are coming in is this what a Royal Knights defense in that fourth quarter has stepped up, the defensive line, or is the Gators offensive line getting tired? And that's what you got to try to figure out, because earlier in the game they were having more time and they were getting more yards on those runs.
Well, we talked about the Royal Knights defensive line substitution already. Going deep again. It's up. That is some. I mean, that was really good coverage. Really good coverage by number 6 for River Ridge, Jason Atkins, as he was right there.
They were trying to get it to Todd.
Yeah, but look at him. He's right there. I mean, that's a tough catch for the receiver. It's a good ball. He just isn't open.
And it looked like the receiver got to give a chance because they got to get a little separation. They're not making any separation once they get into the secondary on this defense.
Got to have a good snap. You got to have a good snap right here. Wow. He caught that ball with no room. No room.
Another special teams play.
Yeah, I mean, he was a little closer than he wanted to be.
He was hug close. He gave him a hug. That's going to hurt him. Because now you're going to give him additional yards. That's why you got to play smart. But again, his first game.
He's just trying to cover the man that you don't want to catch the ball. And if he drops it, you want to be nearby. He was just a little too near. All right, so we got first down. You have 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the game that you win. You're winning by 1. So you're guessing that they're going to give Barton a lot of attention here?
No, they're giving Barton a break right now. And they got number 20 in the ball game. That's going to be the Anthony Patterson.
Yeah,
so right now, it's clock management. Pound Patterson, and then you sneak Barton in.
Well, that
you don't want to give up any interceptions or anything like that. There you go. Fresh legs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 6-yard run right there. And these two running styles are different. Yeah, I mean, Patterson is very quick to the hole. One cut, tries to get north-south right away, where Barton is a strong running back, runs well with his eyes.
And Patterson picked up 6 yards on that carry. You go right back to that same back. He got fresh legs.
You don't want to snap the ball too early. Looked like an early movement by the guard, but we did not see it early. We didn't see any flags there, but there is a flag. It wasn't at the beginning. This might be on Jonah Klaus. I'm seeing a hold signal, waiting for the white hat to confirm it. Yep, there he does. Holding on the Gators. Plenty of time left to go in the game for either squad. Again, the Gators defense holding strong. Hickey in the gun.
Got the twins left. Single receiver shotgun. Drops back.
Great
He's
protection,
looking.
Patterson.
He says go deep. Attempt to throw it to number 88.
That's Carson Cooley, the intended target, who was covered pretty well. Great pickup block by number 20, Patterson. I mean, the Gators blitzed the A-gap with 2 players, and he was able to pick that up and give Hickey a moment. But let's take a quick little commercial break right now. All right, they're checking with their coach again.
Quarterback drops back.
Oh!
Almost intercepted. Flags on the play.
Yeah, that's Donovan Farrar, the safety, who usually pretty sure-handed. There is a flag in the secondary. Hickey has some time here to set his feet and make a good throw and a good read. Steps into it. Just a little congestion there. You know, Abe, I saw
there's another flag.
They got to get somebody off the field if it's. Let's check out some of our engaged stats as these referees try to sort out some of this confusion. We got some rushing yards for River Ridge. They got 52 on the ground, and their passing yards are over at 110. So the sophomore throwing for 110, and their defense 6 tackles for losses, 2 sacks, and still looking for their first pick. It looks like they wiped off one of them, but they're moving on the other. And now we got to see, is it still 3rd down? All right, so instead of 3rd and 13, we've got 3rd and 3. Big offensive down or defensive down, depending on which team you're rooting for here.
Well, they pulled DJ Shopey over here on the right side of the field. Now he's in motion. They're trying to put the ball in, and they put it in his hand. He makes a quick cut back. He makes a move.
Still moving.
He's still moving.
Still moving. That guy is such a strong runner. Like you could see the quads on him before warm-ups. I mean, he is a strong runner. It's going to be, I think they're just a little short, Abe.
So Coach Reed got a big decision on his hands right now. It's 4th and inches.
Yeah, but you're over the 50 by just about 5 yards. It's 4th down. 5 minutes and some change left.
Well, you know what? This is where I'll go to my bread and butter. And I know he's a big power runner. I'll bring in number 7, Mark Barton.
Hickey got it last time with the quarterback sneak. Oh, I don't know what's going on. It might be an illegal substitution. It was illegal substitution. A Royal Knight jogged off and another Royal Knight went in. You can do that, Abe. You just have to huddle. They walked straight to the line of scrimmage. Since they did not huddle, that is where the illegal substitution comes into play. It's now 4th down, and you're now at the 50-yard line. And now they're going to kick the ball. They're going to punt it back. if they have 11 guys. Bring back the up back there as Barton comes into play, trying to protect his long punter.
Nice punt. And a beautiful bounce. You get no better than that. That's another special team play right there.
That is a huge special teams play. That bounce takes him inside the 5-yard line, maybe inside the 3. I mean, that is a huge play. And the Knights defense has been lights out tonight too.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Big play here, Abe. It might have been caught. He was caught. He was caught and he was inbounds.
That was number 22. They called that pass. Robinson.
Great catch by Robinson, and Houston put the ball right where only his guy could catch it. Pretty brave for him navigating the goal line, so to speak. I mean, he was left and then right.
He has plenty of time in his ball game.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, we've seen you could score 14 points or 21 points in 60 seconds. At least they did it in the third quarter. Wide open. That looked like Clemente on the catch. A big first down. Now they got some breathing room, babe. They got some. I mean, you know, they're just playing a soft shell here, and they're leaving everything short. So he's short, and he's able to accelerate right through the middle here and get an extra 6 or 7 yards of bringing up a first down. So they had him pinned inside the 3. Now the ball sits near the 30-yard line with 4 minutes and some under 4 minutes to play. Blitz coming.
Another handoff. Number 23 more. He's still moving. Picked up about yards on the carry.
Yeah, the Royal Knights blitz. The outside backer getting right by Morrow with his eyes on the quarterback for the sack. Unfortunately, Morrow had the ball. You're going to see him run right here on the instant replay. Right there, he goes right past him. But Morrow makes a good move. Able to keep the chains. Well, it's not. He didn't move the chains, but he's closer to the end of them here.
Gators stay in that church formation. Chance draw back. Push the ball in the air. Nice catch. He's still on his feet. He's still on his feet trying to get more yards.
Great job with a big catch, and he put 2 hands on it right away. Great catch. The big guy puts 2 hands on it right there. Is that the freshman? That is the freshman. Zach Campbell. That's the senior Zach Campbell. With the big catch. And new energy around us as they get the ball over the 50-yard line in a 1-point ball game, Abe. More stats. We got 152 yards in the air by Lando Lakes and 54 on the ground. He runs with his both hands on the ball because the Royal Knights had 4 guys swatting at that ball, trying to knock it out, trying for a defensive turnover. Wow, 2 minutes and 30 seconds ticking. We got a 1-point ball game. We got the Gators of Lando Lakes moving the ball, Moore drops back. The out route just sailed a little too high and a little too far. Does bring up third down. It brings up third down and about 5. Third down about 5 right now. Third and 5. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Houston does such a great job of rolling out. Are they going to roll out? Or are they going to pound it up the middle?
Chance drops back. He puts the ball in the air. He got number 13. Oh! And a flag on the play in and out of the hands of number 13.
That Clemente had both hands on it. The penalty is going to be on the defense there. What a great ball by Chance Houston, giving his receiver an opportunity to win this ball game. Look at him step into this ball. Tight coverage. He gets his hand in between the hands.
I'm trying to see where the flag came from because that was great defense.
He didn't seem to touch the player.
He hit the ball.
He put the ball in. But it doesn't look like they're doing a spot foul.
Look at it again.
They did. All right, here we go. So we got the ball on the 25-yard line. 25-yard line. It is a first down, though, Abe.
2 minutes remaining. Sophomore quarterback Chance Houston. He's been poised all night. Both defenses have been stingy. Bragging rights on the line right now.
Wow, big hits in the middle. Big hits in the middle.
That was number 22. Jackson McCaffrey on a tackle for the Royal Knights.
Yeah, number 85, Dylan Adams, took on the lead block. Had some big contact in there.
1:58 remaining in the ball game. Let's go ahead and look at the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard.
All right, we're under 2 minutes, Abe. Second down and 11.
Still got plenty of time on the clock.
It's plenty of time if you're a Lando Lake Gator. If you're River Ridge, it's probably too much time because they want the game to be finished.
Well, what we haven't seen happen on the other side was an interception for the Royal Knights defense. We have yet to see that happen. And their defense has been stingy all night, too. This is a close ball game. You know what? It's third and long. This is where that young quarterback is going to have to make sure he either throw to an open person or throw it away. He can't make a mistake to ensure this team get the opportunity to take that ball back down the field. He has to play smart football right now. This is going to show that coach, you know what? How smart is my quarterback right now? Will he make smart decisions? But
and
yet we haven't seen that draw in a while. When he dropped back.
Oh, good ball by the quarterback, though. I mean, he threw it to his target. Hey, stay tuned with us because at the completion of this game, we will give you the Glory Days player of the game. And we can't wait to find out who it is ourselves. We're looking at a fourth down here, Abe. I mean, Chance did a nice job of giving his wide receiver a chance to catch that ball. But they are going to take a timeout, get the best play. We are going to take a timeout and give you a commercial.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, Abe. It's 4th down. They're going to go for the win with a field goal, 37-yard field goal right in the middle here. Another special teamer.
Ian Vasquez looks like the Knights are going to try to ice him.
Ooh, an icing opportunity. That's what they do in the big leagues.
Oh, yeah, it's Ian Vasquez coming out to make that kick. Remember, special teams has been a special part of this game tonight. And right now, can the Gators special teams answer and make this 3?
I believe they made 2 field goals last week in their preseason classic. So, Vasquez has got a foot on him too. Can they get the snap down? It's not the same snap as a punt as a field goal. Those are 2 different things, and we've seen two tough snaps as a punter. But
now remember, we've seen the Royal Knights defense getting back there mighty fast.
Look at this. They are bringing the world up here on this line of scrimmage. The Royal Knights are.
I'll make them jump.
It's up.
That's no good. Short.
It's up and then it's short.
They got their heads down, but this game is not over. Your defense have been stingy. The clock stopped. You have plenty of time. You have timeouts. This game is far from over, but right now, the Gators got to come out with some confidence that they're going to make a big play happen. Right now, you're looking at that body language, and they feel that missed field goal is pretty much taken away from them. Lando Lakes had tackles for loss 4, 3 sacks.
And some interceptions. I mean, you're absolutely right. The Gators are playing for 1 or 2 more plays on offense. That's what they're hoping, because the Royal Knights will likely keep the ball on the ground.
And right now is a time to where they're probably going to run
Matt
Barton.
Yeah.
But this is where your defense comes strong. Try to run him. Picked up about 5 yards on the carry.
He made the first guy miss. That's his job, right? Make the first guy miss, hold on to the ball, and he got 5 yards. I mean, that's an effective first down run. And now they're going to take their time in the huddle, try to snap the ball with less than 4 seconds on the play clock.
And one of the difficult things that's happening right now is tonight, Lando Lakes scoreboard is not working, so they're working off the referees and the announcer to get the times down, so they can't see, call timeout, stop the clock. They can't see what's going on.
Yeah, true, Abe.
Another handoff.
He cuts it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He's got to the 50. He's to the 40. He's still on his feet and knocked out of bounds, looked like at the 25-yard line. But what's happening is right now is the Gator defense is tired. I'm going to tell you why I know they're tired. Because now they've resorted to arm tackling.
Which they haven't done in the first 3 quarters of this game.
First 3 quarters, they were not arm tackling. Now they're arm tackling and reaching. Barton is not a player that you can reach on, especially once he gets his wheels turning. Check out this Care 1 instant replay and watch all the reach.
It's the vision that we talk about with Matt. He just runs so well.
Reaching.
But unfortunately, Matt is still down right now after that hard fall. Might have been the wind knocked out of him. Might be exhausted. but he is down, and he's got the trainer tending to him. They're walking him back. He's up on his feet. He's going to make it back, but he's going to have to sit out, which will bring in D'Anthony Patterson more than likely. Haven't seen that. I'm looking for the huddle to see if number 20, D'Anthony Patterson, is in. Yep, there's number 20. And you got to give the ball. You would think they're going to run this ball. And the Gators are probably going to play the run. But we are under a minute in this amazing game, back and forth. Wrestled down.
You see the Knights are trying to strip the ball. So sometimes when you get a ball like that, you hit the hole, go down.
Yeah.
Don't stay fighting up because
No
they're
hero.
trying to take the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the situation. And, it's game one. You got to learn those situations, And Patterson did a nice job falling down. They might have to run one more play. It looks like we got a timeout called by the Gators. All right, we got a timeout called by the Gators, and they're going to tell them exactly what Abe just said. We're down by 1. We need the ball to come out in order to win this game. So we got less than 10 seconds to play.
6.3 seconds.
All right, 6.3. I like it exact too.
I got a little tap on the shoulder, 6.3. But listen, Dave, tonight has been an exciting night.
Yeah, neither team can be down right now. I mean, it's no fun that one has to win and one has to lose.
And we knew that coming in.
Yeah.
We don't have a blowout. Special teams showed up tonight. We seen some interception. We seen a kick return. We seen some great plays happen here tonight. We seen some sacks. We seen some.
And now we're about to see the most exciting play in football.
It's called victory stance.
Yeah, tight victory.
But see, this is where they got to play smart. You already knew that was going to happen. You got to play smart.
And tight victory is one of the best plays for an offense to run. And that's going to conclude our game. They got another flag just tossed out there, but it shouldn't affect the outcome, and it shouldn't affect whether we have to run another down or not.
But sometimes in high school sports, these penalties can lead into that next game, especially if a player get a personal foul or the refs put in something bad about them. So you got to have
cool.
Good sportsmanship. But who's our Glory Days player of the game?
Hey, we've had awesome players on each side of the ball for both teams, but Matt Barton, my man, you had 2 touchdowns. You ran 45 yards there on the last series when your team needed you. And Matt, you are our Glory Days player of the game. We're going to hook you up with a T-shirt and a gift certificate from Glory Days. And congratulations, Matt Barton, on a fantastic game. Congratulations to the Royal Knights for their victory. And Gators, they played fantastic. They can't hold their head down. I'm telling you, that was a good hard-fought game and a tough defense. Let's throw it down to Will.
Thank you, Abe and Dave. A great call for a great ball game. The River Ridge Royal Knights are able to pull out a close one tonight, 21-20, in a fabulous game and an outstanding effort by both squads. They both have great seasons ahead. That much is for sure. And congratulations to Matt Barton for his Glory Days Player of the Game award. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Gulf Coast Sports Network. We are a registered nonprofit organization. We do appreciate your viewership and your support. For Abe Dowdell, Dave Barrett, Brian Lott, and Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.